back. Take that time to see that situation, to see that thing for what it really is. Then you will come to find out it may not be exactly what you thought it was. It could be close or maybe not. May not even be that at all. But if you step back and take time to look at that bigger picture and stop being so stirred up in the pots, you can start to see things clearly. Now, without further ado, go ahead, press that notification bell up there so you know every time your girl upload a video. Subscribe if you hadn't already. And guess what? Thumbs up and let me know that you have gained something from the message. I love you, family, and be blessed. Now, let's get to it. Hello, family. Blessings to you all. There's been something on my mind this morning, and I said, somebody really needs to hear this. And that is, whenever you are confused about something, no matter what it is, there's things that are going on in your life, you're going to have to step back and look at the bigger picture, right? Because a lot of times we can't understand a lot of things and we don't know what to do about a lot of things because we're too busy in the pot stirred up in the soup. And what we're going to have to do is, when you see that picture on that wall, you never look at the picture up close because you cannot see the picture, right? So sometimes you just going to have to step back, family, and look at that big picture and say, wow, I didn't know this was in that picture. This don't look right in that picture. This picture looked like, it looked so different opposed to me being in front of it too close and stepping back. Because a lot of times when we make decisions based on things that we do not even know because we don't take time to step back and look at that big picture. It's like drama, right? When you're all stirred up in the drama, family, you can't think clearly and you're all over the place and you're making irrational decisions. You are making bad decisions because you're going based on impulse. You are going based on what you think. You are going based on, your feelings about it. But when you back up, you can see things clearly. You can see it for what it really is. And how many times have you made a decision and you said, if I would have just stepped back and looked at the bigger picture, I wouldn't have made that decision. I would have handled things differently. Because see, it's not so much of the situation. It is how will you respond to that situation. Clear heads and clear minds make great decisions. But a hot-headed person, when you all stirred up in the mess, you're going to make a messy decision. You're going to make a decision that you cannot come back from. Y'all, let me tell you something. It's like, when you're going through things, even in your financial situation, whatever it may be, when you're encountering things throughout your day-to-day life, and you step back and you say, I'm just impulse buying, right? But if I would have stepped back and just looked at my finances, laid it out and say, look, if I didn't do this, I can make ends meet over here and I can make ends meet over here. And then when they come together, I know I'm going to be all right. But see, when you're stirred all up in it and you're just tapping your card and clicking your card and just ordering things that you don't need to order, a lot of times, family, we set ourselves aback because we're too stirred up in what's going on. Listen, look back at the bigger picture. You have all those friends. You don't know who is for you and who is not. Take a minute and fall back. Take a minute to step back. And guess what? You would say, I see what's going on now. This one is jealous of that one. That one is feeling some type of way because this one here is, she's feeling blessed. She's looking blessed. So what this one would do, this one would try to call you and talk about the one who she is jealous of. Or maybe this one right here, she wasn't what I know. She actually all right. Y'all, tap promise, I want you to tell me if you have ever encountered with these people and you thought that they were the ones that were bad until you step back and look at the bigger picture and say, it's not them. Now I see what's going on. Because see, when you have everybody in your ear, everybody on your line, everybody in your driveway, and then you just making decisions based on who you like, you're going things that you think that is meant for you to go to. It's not cool to go to every party. It's not cool to go, to every event. Sometimes you just gonna have to step back and look at that thing for what it really is. Because some of these people, they need you around. They need an alibi. They need for you to be there so that they can point the finger. But when you step back and you don't give them nobody to talk to for a minute, nobody to listen to say, it was because of this sister. Well, I was a little busy with this sister or this brother. You have to step back and say, okay, I don't care what the situation is, family. You confused about your church, step back and look at the big picture and say, was it me? Was it something I could have done better? Or did I make the right decision? You can't really walk off your job like that, y'all. I understand, but just pull back a little bit. When you go to work, don't be so quick to chop it up with everybody and befriend everybody and, this one and that one. Just telling them all your business. Because, see, the person that you're telling your business may be the one that you need to fall back on, family. So I want y'all to kind of let that soak in. Let it sink in. When you all stirred up in the soup, you can't even see what's going on in the soup. Some of those onions, tomatoes, and corn and all of this all over the place. Listen, when you outside the soup, you can see the soup for what it really is. But you all up in the mess. You can't look up because you have stuff all in your eyes and everything. You cannot see it for what it really is. So y'all, I want y'all to be blessed with this message. Because there are a lot of things that we can do differently. Sometimes we just need to fall back and say, okay, how would I respond to this?